you offer fractional VPs of sales services, just like I offer fractional sales manager services. What are some of the advantages and disadvantages of working with a person like you or me? And is it right for every organization?
I think it depends on where they're at in their growth stage and what phase they're in. So it's great for startups. I work with companies that are between, say, a well-funded startup or maybe 3 million to say 65 million. And what I find is anything greater than say 65 million, it really commands having an inside full-time person. But the fractional space and what we do, it allows these companies who, one, either don't necessarily need it, two, can't afford it, access to professionals like us that have that world-class training and or expertise that they would otherwise not be able to afford or have access to. So is there any client that it wouldn't be right for? Again, one that requires, like maybe one that's expanded their sales team and they've got feet on the street nationally, right? And you need somebody, a coach or a sales leader, to be out in the field. Well, that's not the right format for a fractional leader. So once you get to a point and stage in your growth cycle as a company and you're so much larger and you've got this wide net across the country, sometimes that commands a full-time individual. Some of the benefits are the fact that, we have a completely different perspective. We are not emotionally involved and we don't have to worry about the politics, right? If you want to keep your job, you're going to sometimes tell your boss what he wants to hear, not necessarily what he needs to hear, right? So the conversations, I call them crucial conversations that you and I have with business owners are what they need to hear. And so on the back end, we're not worried necessarily about losing our job. That's why they've brought us in for, a second set of eyes and a different perspective and to help them think about their business in a different way.